1, 2, 3, 4 years on the Vans Warped Tour 2010, and finally Andrew WK is back, and glad to have you on the show.
Thank you very much, Vinny. It's great to be back, and it's been, 7 years since I've been on Warped Tour. We did the whole thing back in 03, but even more, it's been almost 4 or 5 years since I've been on a proper nationwide tour with my band, so I'm beside myself with excitement.
Yes, exactly. You've been on a stage, but not on a big musical stage, TV stage though, huh?
Oh, I've been doing all kinds of shows. That's the good thing is, even though I haven't played on full nation tours, I've still been playing with my band over the past 5 years. I've been playing with string quartets over the past 5 years. Been playing with other bands, producing other musicians. What I basically wanted to do was everything that I couldn't do when I was on tour full time. So we toured full time 2001, 2005. I was playing hundreds of shows a year. And then we wanted to move on. I want to say, what else can I do? What other experience we can have? And like you mentioned, TV was another experience we could do. And TV is a great different stage because you got the screen there, right? You don't have a stage. You have an actual screen. It's a non-physical kind of event. You can't reach out and touch the person, but you can knock on the glass screen. You can see their body on the air. And the TV has been great.
Exactly. So at age 4, started playing the piano and started progressing, making your own music, making your own beats, and hey, doing pretty well and still doing it today, right?
Well, yeah. Once I started making beats, that was really the next key to the equation. Piano is a great foundational instrument. I started at 4 and a half, actually, a little bit after 4. That gave me that little 6-month cushion to get a little bit more into 4, learn about how a 4-year-old's supposed to be, take the piano lessons, get the information, get the understanding of music, because then with that, I mean, piano's a percussive instrument. You're not just making melody, you're making beats, you're making rhythm. I could start making beats, so I'm tapping out beats. Here's a beat that's like do-do-jet, do-do-jet, do-do-jet. That's like a rock and roll beat, but you can also do a rap beat like do-do-jet, do-do-jet. You can do a little dance beat, all these different beats. Once I started working with the beats, combined with the piano, add some guitar, add some vocals, add some bass, then it became rock and roll music.
Yeah, and rock and roll, do you prefer that, or did you like doing the beats as well?
I like rock and roll music that you have beats, so you can make a rock and roll beat. I mean, it sounds like you're talking about beats like a rap, and rap is only called a beat, but a rock and roll song has a beat too, so you can make a beat and have it be a rock and roll beat. It doesn't have to be just a rap beat, a hip-hop beat, soul beat, R&B beat. You can make any kind of beat you want. And a beat is a beat, whatever kind of music. Even a classical song, like an orchestral song like Mozart or whatnot, that has a beat.
All right. There you go. Cool. So on the Vans Warped Tour, you're excited about it this year? What's different between, previous years for you?
It seems way bigger to me now. I was trying to think back. I was asking the other guys in my band, does it seem bigger to you this year? You remember this many people and this many buses, this many people in the audience? Was it this big back in 03? We all think it's bigger now. It also seems well organized, perhaps even better organized than it had been in the past. Very efficient, very graceful, very well done. Everybody here goes to such extremes to make this possible. And the fact that you're here, the fact that everybody came out today, that's what makes this so magical. We're all here because we want to be here, whether you're on the crew, whether you're in a production, whether you're in a band, whether you're in an audience. We're here because we enjoy this, and we're making the most of the day.
Exactly. So after the Vans Warped Tour, we're going to go out on another tour?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm back. I mean, we went away, we expanded ourselves, and now we're returning. It's like a new beginning. So the touring, all of that is starting and kicking off with this Warped Tour as the official, hello world. Here we are again. So recording in the studio, new album 2011, world tours, nationwide tours.
You name it, you're going to do it.
Chewing bubble gum.
Yep, exactly. That's fun too.
Eating rice.
There you go. So on the Vans Warped Tour, everyone's known for collaborating with other artists. Are you going to do that this year?
That is something that's fun because you're here with all these great groups and you have these opportunities to meet each other and maybe even play together. I actually have an opportunity to play with a band called 303 tomorrow, and I just wrapped up a collaboration with them where we did a remix together. They have a song called House Party, which just was perfect for me. I really like partying. I have a lot of songs about partying. And when I heard their tune, I said, this is a match made in heaven. We met at a house party, which just really solidified the mystical sort of synchronicity aspect of it all. And they said, well, hey, would you like to do a rock and roll party remix of our house party tune? I did. It turned out great. They were happy. I was happy. And now we're going to play it tomorrow. So that's the kind of stuff that can happen on Warped Tour.
That is crazy. Opportunities, of course. Thanks, Kevin Lyman. Good times, right?
Kevin Lyman. I mean, not enough can be said about this man. The amount of effort, the amount of vision, the amount of clarity, the amount of focus, the amount of calmness. In the eye of the storm, this man is calm and composed. So we can all learn from this guy. He's a master. He's a true master.
Yeah. So what other bands are you excited about this year on Warped Tour as a fan for yourself?
Well, I mean, there's so many bands. There's a band that I've been hearing about for a while now, and I wasn't even aware that they were going to be on the Warped Tour. I'm not sure if they're on every show or just some of the shows. They're called Whitechapel, and this is a brutal, very heavy band. I've been hearing about that. The first thing someone tells me a band is heavy, the first thing I ask, I said, well, how are the vocals? And they said they're low. And I said, all the time? They said, yes, low all the time. I said, is there singing? They said, there's no melodic singing. So that means I can really understand that's going to be very heavy. They're not going to be going, boo, and they go, I don't know which way to go. No, it's just all heavy. There's no melody, and that to me is, that's gonna be great.
That's awesome. So you're looking forward to that?
Yeah, Whitechapel.
Yeah. Well, Andrew WK, thanks for being on the Vinnie Langdon Show.
Thank you, Vinny. Thanks, everybody.
All right, Andrew WK, catch him on year long on the Warped Tour. It's gonna be fun. More tours. He is back.
I'm back. New beginnings. Party hard forever.
Back and beyond on the Vinnie Langdon Show. We'll be back after this. Party hard.